The Battle of Tours Part 2. In light of this, the invasion of France must be understood. The Visigoths controlled parts of southern France, therefore incursions into France were a continuation of the war against the Visigoths. The first incursion occurred under Caliph al-Walid, and it was successful in capturing Lyons and the Sorbonne, 713. Normandy was taken with a second attack in 714. Anbasa bin Sahim led an expedition in 731 to expand Muslim dominions beyond Carcassonne, however Anbasa was slain in the course of this operation. Abdurrahman bin Abdullah succeeded Anbasa as the governor of Spain. In the spring of 732, after meticulous planning, he traversed the Pyrenees. The Duke of Aquitaine, who is located close to the port of Bourgogne, led the initial Frankish resistance. The Duke was overpowered, and Bourgogne was taken prisoner. Emir Abdur-Rahman conquered much of southern France before turning north and meeting the Frankish chief Charles Martel on the plains of Tours, not far from present-day Paris. Pepin II, another German ruler of northern France, had an illegitimate son named Martel. Martel was assisted in the crucial Battle of Tours by the local Frankish and German lords. With hammers and long scepters as weapons, the Frankish infantry resisted the Muslim cavalry. On the second day of the fight, Emir Abdur-Rahman personally led the charge but was killed in action. The Muslim army fled in the darkness when their emir was overthrown, having lost over 100,000 soldiers in the conflict. This was the final significant Muslim expedition into northern Europe, but more than the military superiority of Frankish chiefs, it was the Berber insurrection in North Africa and the Abbasid Revolution, 750, in distant Central Asia that prevented the Muslims from mounting another onslaught. The limits of Muslim military prowess had been reached. Their men were unruly following a protracted conflict, and their supply lines were overloaded. However, the Muslim ascendancy everywhere in Europe continued notwithstanding the retreat at Tours. In southern France, there has been a Muslim presence for over a century. Muslims took control of Arles, Saint-Rémy, Avignon, and retook control of Lyons and Burgundy in 734. Throughout the 8th and 9th centuries, successful raids were carried out on the western, Atlantic, coast of France. Muslims first arrived in western Switzerland around the year 889, and their stay there lasted for about 2 centuries. Fraxinetum, Valais, Geneva, Toulon, and Great Saint Bernard were all seized and fortified during the rule of Abdur-Rahman III of Spain, 939 to 942. After that, in 956, the victorious forces swung around Lake Geneva and made settlements in the mountain passes heading into Italy. After it, the military might of the Muslims started to wane. The Umayyad Caliphate in Spain finally fell apart in the year 1032 as a result of civil wars in Spain, which also saw the rise of small principalities that frequently engaged in armed conflict with Christian princes. The Berbers in the Maghreb were constantly restless. With the establishment of the Aghlabids, 808, and the subsequent impact of tribal uprisings, the Abbasid Caliphate's dominance over North Africa began to fade. From the ashes of the Aghlabids, the Fatimids rose to power, strengthened their grip on North Africa, and made Egypt their permanent capital, 969. The Fatimids, located in Cairo, the Abbasids, based in Baghdad, and the Umayyads, based in Córdoba, engaged in ideological and military conflicts. During the early Crusades, Christian troops expelled Muslims from southern France, Italy, and the Mediterranean islands by taking advantage of this chaos. 1050. global history was forever changed by the Battle of Tours. Abdurrahman was unable to vanquish Charles Martel, guaranteeing the survival of Christianity in Western Europe. The Muslims were soon consumed by internal strife, and they were never able to undertake another significant onslaught against Western Europe.